Hey everybody, welcome to your November 2022 Astrological Forecast. A special shout out to my subscribers for your continued support, for liking and sharing and commenting on my videos. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, be sure to subscribe, okay? Check out the links below in the description box. There's one to my website if you would like more information on chart services that I offer. And there is another link to something called Ask Me a Question, which is for those of you who only need to know maybe one or two things about your chart. And there's also a link to my email address where you can just email me and ask me whatever it is you want to know. It's a lot easier that way, okay? So let's get to your forecast. Hi Scorpio, welcome to your November 2022 Astrological Forecast, and happy birthday! The sun is in your sign up until the 22nd, and Venus is still in Scorpio, okay, up until the 16th, and on the 17th, Mercury is still in Scorpio up until then, up until the 17th, okay, so you have all these planets in your first house, okay, so you're pretty popular right now, especially with Venus here. I'm sure I mentioned previously, you know, having Venus in your first house makes you very appealing to people. It's a time to milk it for all it's worth. You know, people are more agreeable now if you need a favor especially. But they want to do things for you. They want to do little favors for you or take you out for lunch or something or other, and you should be getting a lot of compliments, okay? So, you're very popular, okay? You are at the center of attention, because the sun basically makes you light up, okay? It's in your first house. Now, there's a full moon lunar eclipse, okay, on the 8th in your opposite sign of Taurus in your 7th house, where you have the sign of Taurus. Okay, the planet Uranus has been transiting here for a while, so we've got a lunar eclipse, okay, any kind of an eclipse, the effects of the eclipse last longer than normal, okay, not just for a few days. So your 7th house is your house of close relationships and partnerships, any kind of arrangement or agreement that you have with someone, okay, but this is the house of a romantic partner, business partner, or a friend. It's also the house of competitors and in business and in romance, or open enemies, okay? Having the planet Uranus here in your 7th house means that maybe you've been dating someone, a type of person that you would never have even given the time of day to before. They're totally opposite of what is considered your type. Your relationship with someone, let's say in romance, could be based on the idea of freedom. You know, maybe you're not, both aren't tied down to one another. You have like an kind of like open relationship or something. Even if you're not married, you're just like still like seeing other people or something or other, something that isn't considered the standard kind of way of doing things as far as a romantic relationship goes. Same thing with business. You know, you could have some kind of unusual arrangement with a business partner, something a little different, or you could have someone in your life that's a friend that's very, very close. You're very close to this person, but you're just friends. So you either put them in the friend zone or they either put you in the friend zone. Okay, but maybe you feel a little bit more strongly about them than just friendship. Okay, well anyways, a full moon brings an issue or problem to the surface so it can be dealt with, okay, and then done away with and not have to be revisited again. And so this is occurring in your close relationships, business, romantic, or just friend. So you might want to keep that in mind, because with the planet Uranus here, you or this other person or someone could do or say something very unpredictable, very surprising, They can make some kind of move, you know, like either you could just like break it off with someone, or they could do this with you, or just something you weren't prepared for or weren't expecting at all could possibly happen in one of your relationships, okay? So then the sun moves into Sagittarius on the 22nd. Venus moves here on the 16th, Mercury on the 17th, and there's a new moon in Sagittarius on the 23rd in your second house where you have the sign of Sagittarius. So this is all about the money. Okay, and this planets are here the same time every year. The sun especially is in your second house of Sagittarius at the same time every year. So this is, money is like your focal point. Wherever the sun is in your chart, that's where your attention is being drawn. Having Venus here, though, does attract more things to you, like money, okay? But your second house is also your house of possessions and valuables. It's even your personal values, though, too. But what happens at this time is maybe you're on the receiving end of like a belated birthday gift, okay? Or any kind of like investment possibly that you've made in the past, or something that you may own, okay? It's a good idea to make, you know, it could be a collectible or something, to check and see the value of something that you have at this time, because it could have increased without, you know, like being aware of it. Okay, around that new moon, you could have some kind of new, like a negotiation of some kind where you have money, more money coming in some way or other. It's either a raise, maybe this is the type of time of year every year that you would ask for a raise or have some kind of review. If you're self-employed, this would be the time of year where you would like raise your rates possibly, or make changes in some way or other with clients. Even if you're retired, there's just still something about increasing your money here, okay? So a new moon will bring a new beginning in this area. Okay, at the same time, the planet Mars is in Gemini, in your 8th house. It's directly across from your 2nd house. So Mars has been here for a while. It actually went retrograde at the end of October, but it's going to be in Gemini up until March. Okay, so an extended period of time in your 8th house of other people's money and resources, and also any kind of property or money or goods or whatever that you share with someone else, that you own with someone else. Okay, so this is shared property, shared debt even, but it's shared money, like shared bank accounts and credit cards and stuff like that. So having Mars here means that, you know, first of all, you're going after any money that's due you. Okay, this is also the house of passive money, 8th house, right? It's money through an insurance payout or a settlement of some kind, or a refund or credit or a bank loan, or inheritance or legacy. Okay, big house of inheritance and all that. So that's the thing here. Money is a little bit of an issue possibly, okay? But you're not going to give in, you know, having Mars is the, you know, me planet. This is like going after what's yours, or, you know, what you feel is yours, you know? So that's something that could be going on at this time with all these planets in Sagittarius in your 2nd house, that money that was due you, especially because this planet Mars turned retrograde, right? So it's like reviewing. It's going back over a point in your chart, right? So money that was supposed to be yours could finally come through, you know, or not just money, anything. Maybe somebody has something of yours that you want back, or you loaned something to someone, or someone was supposed to give you something, but they didn't get around to it for whatever reason, okay? So anyways, Jupiter has briefly moved back into Pisces, into your 5th house, where you have the sign of Pisces. It'll be here up until like December. Okay, so your 5th house is the house of romance and fun, any form of amusement or entertainment, any kind of gambling or speculation, and it's also the house of children. You know, if you were trying to conceive, and possibly gave up, this would be the time to go back and try again. Okay, Jupiter brings bundles of joy, usually when it's in the fifth house. Okay, but if you're not trying to have children or adopt or even take in foster children or something like that, this is a time where, you know, you kind of blossom a little bit more in romance or your creativity, or just like fun amusements of some kind. You know, the desire is there to go out and you know, have a ton of fun. Okay, so the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Scorpio on the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Taurus, and those dates are the 7th, 8th, and 9th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of speculation or gambling, and anything to do with children is the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 30th. The best time for money is the 9th, 10th, 11th, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. And the best time for your career is the 14th, 15th, 16th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 12th, 13th, 14th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. So you guys, don't forget to check out my weekly forecasts. I will see you then, and again, happy birthday. Goodbye.